Since coronavirus emerged, researchers and scientists have been searching for a cure that will put an end to the virus, while a lot of preventive measures have been put in place to limit the spread. After a series of lockdown in countries plus the adverse effects of the pandemic globally, finally, there is a breakthrough vaccine with the recent development by US multinational Pfizer and German BioNTech firm. This was revealed on November 9, 2020. The vaccine, which is said to be more than 90% effective in preventing COVID-19 amongst those without evidence of prior infection.
Pfizer says the vaccine is more than 90% efficient. But now we got even a better one from Moderna, where they claim that the vaccine is about 94.5% efficient. Now, talking about this is a very major thing, because when we started on these getting vaccines for COVID-19, in fact, a lot of people thought if we can get something that is 50% efficient, it will be okay. But now talking about efficiency of 90 to 95%, it's a very good one for the world.
The vaccine, which is being explored by several countries, with Nigeria inclusive. However, the vaccine is yet to be approved by WHO.
As I talk about having about 90% efficacy, as WHO has approved the vaccines and has it passed all the clinical trial stage? No, it has not. If you look at clinical trial, there are about 5 stages, from stage 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, we start from 0 until when we get to stage 3. Now, stage 3 is very important, and that's why we are getting all this news. So most of them have gone through stage 3, in which you do this trial on a large number of people. Now, what we do in that stage 3 is that is a randomized control trials, where you have a placebo, and then you have the drug you are trying to test. And when you give maybe half of the population the placebo, and you give half of the population the drug you are trying to test, in this case the vaccine. Now, and then the people put in these two groups is randomized, so it's not that you're trying to, people are put into group by randomization. So we have people that have same kind of features in the two groups.
Work is ongoing at unprecedented speed to ensure a safe and effective vaccine for coronavirus. In fact, there is more good news, as Moderna vaccine, which emerged on 16 November 2020, is also a vaccine that will protect against COVID-19 and is nearly 95% effective. This adds to the growing confidence that vaccine can help end the pandemic.
For instance, in the case of Moderna, about half of the population had the vaccine and half had the placebo. Now, at the end of the whole day, about 95 people came down with COVID-19. But out of the group that had the vaccine, only about 5 came down, about 90 from people that did not have the vaccine. And out of the 5 that came down with the virus from the people that had the vaccine, none of them had a severe case. But in the case of the people that didn't have the vaccine, they had placebo, about 11 of them had a severe case. So with this, the company came out to say, okay, we have 94.5% efficacy. But when it comes to the Pfizer vaccine, there's some major issues that need to be dealt with. For instance, the vaccine for Pfizer needs to be stored at minus 70 degrees Celsius. That's more like a freezer, it has to be frozen. But the good thing is that the one from Moderna that just came out can be stored at minus 20. So this will be maybe like a bit improvement from the Pfizer's ones. The thing about vaccines and clinical trials is that you don't just start giving everybody, you have to go through a lot of stages. Now, this claim by the company has to be verified by many independent groups. And after that, the country of origin, which is America in this case, have to also accept it. And then after they have accepted it, that is when it is now pre-qualified for WHO. So WHO will now have to have his own group, his own vaccine group, to now look at it again and all that before WHO can actually accept those vaccines. Now, after WHO now have accepted the vaccine, then each of the countries will now have to adopt it by themselves.
The 2 vaccines are still undergoing clinical trials. While we wait for approval of these vaccines by World Health Organization, we must all take responsibility by following all precautionary measures as well as hope for life to return to normal.